Hey guys, what's up? If you're new here and you're a diehard NFL fan, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more NFL content. What you're about to see is a clip from MK Headlines where we react to an NFL quarterback tier list. The link to the tier list and the link to MK Headlines will be in the description below. Same with everybody's link in the description below as well. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at hardcoresports_. And yeah, guys, enjoy the clip. Hardcore Sports out. Guys, all seen this like quarterback tier list that Cool Ken and I went over yesterday, but I want to get your guys' opinion on this. So, AM, you said you had a lot to say about this list, right?
Yeah, God, it's so small though. I'm trying to zoom in on it. There we go.
I got it.
All right, Patrick Mahomes can stay.
Yeah.
Everyone else on that whole entire list can go.
Even
everyone. Even Burrow. Burrow. He is not an elite. All I have to say right now, listen to me real quick. When you think of elite, no, hold up. If you think of elite, when I think of elite, growing up in the 90s and the early 2000s, when you think of elite, that means they are Hall of Fame ready to go right now. You could trust they could retire tomorrow. They are going to get in that Hall of Fame first ballot or within the first 3 years. Do you think any of those quarterbacks are Hall of Fame worthy right now besides Mahomes?
Yeah.
How can you say that? I have no resume. A resume that literally exceeds over 5 years. At least 6 or 7. I'm literally, when I think of elite, you have to have at least 6 years under your belt. And the only one that has consistent and proven himself and is a Super Bowl winner right here is Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Burrow is great. Don't get me wrong. He got to the Super Bowl. He put up great stats. But he's not an elite quarterback yet. He doesn't have a track record proven enough. He has to go through the league a lot longer to say that. He's not a Hall of Famer.
He's not a Hall of Famer yet. You're right.
Yes. So he's not elite.
Joe Burrow is, yes, but he is fucking elite.
No, he's potentially elite, is what you're considering.
Here we go.
Listen, man. Listen.
You can say that all about all of them then. Potentially.
Joe Burrow is a fucking dog, alright? The only reason that Cincinnati is even what they are today...
You can't throw up God's status like that quick.
No,
and I'm a huge Joe Burrow fan all the way when he was in Ohio.
Not just that. Do you know Justin Herbert is the first person other than Andrew Luck in NFL history to get to 14,000 yards passing?
Yes, I know all that already. Joe Burrow, I said, potentially is on the road to be elite.
4,000 3 times in his career, and he's passed for 5,000 just the year before.
I just don't think you can be throwing out words like that soon, that quickly on you. You don't make your you don't sound credible at that point. I'm sorry. That's too early of a resume to say that you can throw out the E word. He shouldn't even be near that. He's a great quarterback. Joe Burrow is a great fucking quarterback and has the potential to be an elite Hall of Famer in the future. Is he right now? No.
All right. Then guess what?
Hall of Fame. You know how biased the Hall of Fame is.
All right, then no longer can you sit here and say that Jalen Hurts is elite then. No longer can you sit here and say that. No.
Jalen Hurts is great. He's great where he's there on that map. That's a great position for him. First ballot right there, great. Number 1, I like that. That's where he should be. That's nothing wrong with that statement there. I just think Mahomes is the only one that should be on that ballot. That everyone else should be wiped right off the board. You can even go with Justin Herbert. He's a great candidate to be an elite quarterback too. Is he right now? No. He puts up great stats. He's a great quarterback. Potentially, he could be an elite player. You can't be throwing around the E word like that. I'm sorry, I go old school with some old school fucking NFL talking people, and they don't throw around the elite word unless you are literally considered right now a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame. And the only one up there I see is a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame, and we all know it, is Patrick Mahomes. Everyone else can get off
No,
that
I
boat.
would say Aaron Rodgers should be up there as well then for what
Oh,
he's
thank
done.
you. And also Russell Wilson, I thought should be a candidate, but right now great, but he can prove himself to. I'm going to also put Russell Wilson up there in elite. Everyone else, no. Can you think of any other elite quarterbacks right now in the league?
Well, I would put Stafford up there. He's thrown for 52,000 yards in the NFL. He's got a Super Bowl.
He isn't going to get the Hall of Fame. So did McNabb almost. He went literally to how many 5 NFC championships, almost 2 potential Super Bowls, 1 which he lost, and he's not going to get in the Hall of Fame. Matt Stafford's not going to get in the Hall of Fame. If you even think Matt Stafford has a chance, it'll be.
But McNabb has only thrown for
20 at least.
37,000 yards, where I just told you he's thrown for 50.
Phillip Rivers did too, and he isn't going to get in the Hall of Fame.
But he didn't win a Super Bowl. I just said he won a Super Bowl.
I know, but okay. I don't know. I still don't think Stafford's going to get it right away. I don't think Stafford's, because that's just how biased the Hall of Fame is.
I hate
so many
that-
other people potentially will.
I hate to tell you, sir, but Phillip Rivers will be in the Hall of Fame.
It's going to take him some time.
He will be. He'll be a 5th or 6th round ballot, but he will be in.
You know he can
Eventually,
have a whole
yeah.
of his kids.
And that's what I'm
Eventually.
saying, man.
That's what I'm saying also about Matt Stafford. I don't think Matt Stafford's going to be a shoe-in Hall of Famer right away either. It's going to be the same thing.
No, when you're talking elite, okay, I'm talking about talent, elite talent, okay? Now, you have had elite players in this league who have never won a Super Bowl. That doesn't mean they're not elite, okay?
You think Dak Prescott's elite?
There is plenty of players in the NFL who have never won a Super Bowl who are far better than half the guys that are already in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So you can't state a player is not elite just because he hasn't won a Super Bowl. So Dan Marino was not elite. Dan Marino was fucking elite, bro. Barry Sanders was not elite. Barry Sanders was fucking elite, bro.
Joe Kelly,
Like,
4 Super Bowls straight, he lost.
you cannot sit here and
They
say
had a resume,
that
though.
player
They had a
is not
proven
elite.
track record. You're going way too young on Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow then. They have a proven track
Bro,
record. They're
I just
getting
sat
there
here
to
and
be
told you
elite.
he's only the second
I
quarterback
agree
in
with what you're
NFL
saying.
history to get 14,000 yards as quick as he did in 3 years. He's the only other one other than Andrew. That speaks something. Look
It
at
does
the
speak something. I'm on the same side as you. He's potentially going to be elite.
and every game that Joe Burrow has lost, it wasn't because of Joe Burrow. How many times he should have been in the playoffs the last 2 years? The reason he hasn't been in the playoffs, Herbert, is because of the fact he has shitty fucking coaching.
Yeah.
And his defense was shit. There is no reason you go into double overtime with
Injuries.
the Oakland fucking Raiders and fucking lose and not make playoffs, bro. They were Oakland at the time. That's why I say that. They went to Vegas the next year. And then last year they lost because of their fucking defense. It had nothing to do with Herbert. Herbert is an elite fucking talent. Okay? Josh Allen has 36 rushing touchdowns. That's more than Jalen Hurts has. That's more than any quarterback other than Lamar Jackson.
And like I said, look at Matt Stafford. Look at the teams that he was on. He had to get the ball out of his hand quick. Of course, he had Megatron, but once Megatron left, look at the guys he had: 52,000 pass yards with 333 touchdowns. Like holy shit, the guy was just rock all over the field.
Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to add on to this list.
The only one I do not agree with in that elite category is Dak Prescott. You can take Dak down into great, and I'm fine with what remains.
You really think Allen too?
Yes, Josh Allen is fucking elite, dog. Are you serious? Fuck yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
No, he's
Yes,
great.
he is. Yeah, dude. No, there's more than just stats when you talk about elite. There's more than just stats. Yeah,
Well,
you can look at stats all day long.
He's thrown 138 touchdowns in only a 5-year span. So what
In
does that
5 years, dude, 138 touchdowns. That is, if I'm not mistaken, that's only 10 away from Dak, who's been in 6 years. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Fucking Josh Allen is a fucking beast. He's elite. Joe Burrow, fucking dog. Tore his ACL, comes back the next year and goes to the Super Bowl. Not many people can fucking do that. He's a dog. He's elite. He leads that team. Pat Mahomes, we already know what he
24,000.
Okay. Who else do you think should be elite that's not on that list then? Who should be added
for sure,
to the
dude.
elite?
I'm telling you right now, you bring Dak down and you put A-Rod up there.
Yeah.
No, well, who else? You don't think Russell Wilson should be?
Listen, for his age and where he's at now, and after the year he had last year, I'm just only putting him as great right now. He was elite at one point.
Why is Matt Stafford at good and Kirk Cousins at good? Why is Goff at good? Why isn't Goff at great or elite? I'm just going off your points. You're going off all these elite quarterbacks. Why shouldn't they also be added to your consideration?
That. See, here's the thing. Great would be Jalen Hurts to Trevor Lawrence. I'm okay with Russ being in great right now. Switch Dak and Rodgers. Gino, he's just down slow. He slides down the good because he had one fucking year.
I don't know where that great comes from. I don't know.
Yeah, 1 year is not good enough, dude. He's been a backup for 7 fucking
Trevor
years.
Lawrence,
You want elite? Boys, you want elite? How's 59,000 pass yards, 475 touchdowns, and just 105 interceptions? That's elite.
Who are you
That's
talking
Aaron
about?
Rodgers. That's fucking Aaron Rodgers.
That's what I'm saying. Aaron Rodgers is elite for sure, and Russell Wilson, I think, should be too. He should be
and then not just that. Here's my next shocker. Kyler Murray slides down too good. Kyler Murray's not great, dog.
No. He should. Yeah, dude, Goff should be up at great. Look what he did with no offensive line and a shitty defense.
Justin has 40,000 pass yards, 308 touchdowns, and he only threw 98 interceptions.
But what I'm shocked at is you were talking about Matt Stafford being elite, and he's down at good. Do you think Matt Stafford should be at elite?
No, he should be great.
I did not say Matthew Stafford.
That's what I'm asking. Oh, well, you sounded like it a second ago.
Great.
No, I said he deserves. I said he should be definitely looked at as being a Hall of Famer for his stats. That's why. Yeah.
So I agree with you. I think Matt Stafford should be great, but not elite. Because I was like, what are you talking about?
I never said he was elite. I said he was.
No. I thought AK did earlier. I was like, huh?
No. Matthew Stafford is great. Listen, I will tell you this right now. Matthew Stafford made the Detroit Lions relevant for the 8 years that he was in Detroit. Without Matthew Stafford, Detroit would have been 10 times worse than what they were. The boy balled out when he was in Detroit.
Yeah, especially with Megatron. No denying that.
No, and the reason he didn't get enough love was because he played for fucking Detroit. Okay? Yeah. You see what happens when you take Matthew Stafford, right? And you see what happens when you took Matthew Stafford off a shitty fucking team and you put him on a team that was well built. Matthew Stafford didn't look fucking bad, did he? No. In fact, he didn't look bad with Detroit either. The fact that he looked bad was because the rest of his team was fucking shit other than him and Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, they didn't have no O-line. They never surrounded him with weapons that, wanted to stay there. You're right.
So that is my point. Matthew Stafford has always been great.
Plus his Iron Man. I'm sorry to cut you off, AK, but look at his Iron Man. Since 2011, 16 to 16, 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 8 of 8, 16 of 16, 17 to 17, and then just last year, 9 of 9. Like, he has been a guy that will fight through pain and stick through it and be there when you need him. That's a great player. That's somebody that I think should be in the Hall of Fame.
And not just that, but Matthew Stafford's arm is very underrated, and he's actually one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the NFL. So, there's just a lot with Matthew. Matthew is great. So, you got to move that up. Tannehill, I put him kind of in between great and good. He has his moments, there is moments where it's like, holy shit, where'd that Tannehill come from? And then you look at other times and it's like, oh, that's
no, I got a good faith in him. Did they just not get the guy from Cardinals, Hopkins?
D-Hop. Yeah, no, I hope he
D-Hop is going to Tennessee Titans, and they got that Derrick Henry. I cannot wait for fantasy football this year.
Well, what's their O-line? That's their problem. They got no O-line.
With this, will leave a lot of Derrick Henry's problems and allow a little bit more passing for Tannehill. That now he's got a wide receiver to throw to.
You know what, Nikki? I can agree with that too. You know what? I'd slide Lamar down from elite right now anyway, because you know what? The last 2 years he's been injury riddled.
I agree.
He can be great. If he plays a full season and he doesn't get injured and gets back to his MVP form,
Patrick
then he can go
Mahomes
back
should be on the top with Rodgers, Wilson, and I guess you could go with Allen. You made a good argument with that.
And Herbert too. Herbert has
Herbert. Hold on. Do you guys want to see?
I just really believe in Herbert.
Do you want to see who's on the
And he
bottom?
got injured last year.
Yeah.
Guess who's on the bottom of this tier list?
Oh, it's DJ. I already know.
Wentz? Oh. Ooh.
Daniel Jones.
Now here's the thing too. Like, I'd take Mac Jones out of good and put him to average because they're already trying to look to replace him. He can't be that good if they're trying to replace him.
Okay.
Huh?
Mac Jones.
Yeah. I thought I heard something. My bad. But Justin Fields though.
Got the weapons in front of him. No,
He said he's the top 5 running quarterback.
No, Justin Fields is great. Yes, I mean, you think of last year, dude. The only reason his team was in most games is because everything went through him. So yeah, no, he's great, man. Hopefully, if they get him the right amount of weapons, which I think they did with DJ Moore and Claypool, and they got Montgomery and shit. So we'll see what happens. But I think Justin Fields makes a very nice leap this year.
Well, yeah, look how much he rushed for last year. Like, fuck, he was all over the field. So now he's got weapons, like you said, with Claypool and DJ Moore, and then the emergence of what's his name there, their third wide receiver, Mooney.
Don't they have Kmet too, the tight end?
Yeah, they got Kmet as their tight end. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So they have the repertoire, they have the weapons. It's just now that offensive line can hold up for them. Let's see what that arm's about.
Yeah. What about Kirk Cousins at good though?
Like if you go look at Kirk Cousins' numbers, like 37,000 pass yards. I believe he has just 105 interceptions to like something like 252 touchdowns. But it's the primetime shit for him. That I
know that's why I asked. But for me, honestly, I'm thinking about average.
And again, I'm not trying to be ignorant, but if he doesn't have Justin Jefferson and Jefferson doesn't have 1,800 receiving yards last year, who knows what his resume might look like, right? But
yeah,
again, I would probably have him at average, but I would be fine with him at good, but maybe at the very back, not so close to the front.
I mean, shit!
Here, this will solidify my elite status for Herbert. If you put Justin Herbert on Minnesota, instantly they're a Super Bowl team.
They probably would have won it already, to be honest.
Yeah.
AK.
You put Herbert with Justin Jefferson, bro. He puts the whole NFC East on.
They would have had Dalvin Cook. They would have had
the Vikings.
He would murder.
The Vikings would have been savages with Justin Herbert. That's a good point.
That's what makes Justin Herbert elite. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what makes Herbert elite out of all the rest, dude. Because Herbert, if you put him on the right team,
think about. He could have gone to the Cowboys and won a couple Super Bowls.
No, we're not hearing that.
I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I'm going to throw it out there, dude. He would have done great on the Cowboys. Sorry.
No, I'm not even going to lie to you.
He looks like somebody he looks like Tony fucking Romo.
He had 3 broken ribs last year, and he still passed for 4,739 yards.
I'm telling you this right now, and you guys know I love Jalen Hurts with all my heart. I love him. All right, But if you put Justin Herbert on this offense right now, he'd be throwing 5,000 yards plus the next 4 years. Easily. And without even breathing. I'm telling you right now, bro. It would be disgusting.
Yeah, he's got a cannon. In all honesty, I love Herbert's arm. Like, I loved that in college when I watched him play for my Oregon Ducks. Like, I was like, if there was ever a way, I'm not gonna be a dick, but when I play Madden, I usually trade for Justin Herbert. I'm just being real. Like, the guy's got a fucking cannon for an arm, man, and like he pretty good accuracy too. When you look at it, 68.2% last year. Like with 3 broken ribs. People gotta remember that 3 broken ribs.
Yeah, I know.
And
do you remember the game?
His best tackle.
It was that game with the Chiefs was one of the best games of the year. That Chiefs versus the Chargers. Dude, it was back and forth. It was the most aerial battle I've ever seen.
But AK hit it too when he said that the fact for Herbert was his coaching, and he's never ever had a full healthy season from his both wide receivers. Either Keenan Allen or Mike Williams are always injured at some point.
Agree.
You better pray to God the Chargers do not figure out their flaws, because I'm telling you right now, Justin Herbert, if he actually gets that team around him that they never built for Phillip Rivers, it might be enough to make Pat Mahomes sweat. And I think Randy knows what I mean. Like, dude, if you gave him the right amount of weapons, dude, Herbert would. I don't know. He might walk away with 3 Super Bowls easily, man.
You don't. All you have to do is, like you said, if he had our weapons that we have with our offensive line, he probably have gone to potentially 2 Super Bowls and definitely would have won one already. Easily.
So, Nikki, I want to get your thoughts on this. I saw you in the chat. What do you think about this tier list here?
And also, people don't forget, he's 6'6". Like, he's a fucking huge man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's some. We'll start with the elite. Dak, obviously, I take off that, put him down at good. And Lamar, like I said, injuries because he hasn't stayed healthy a full season in a while. I can't put him on the elite tier right now. I mean, of course, Herbert, like I said, underrated. I have him as the 5th best QB in the league right now. Mm-hmm. Ahead of him, I have Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes.
Which is totally fine.
Right. And then Tua. I mean, Tua's been solid, but can he stay healthy for a full season? That's the big what if.
Yep.
Trevor Lawrence, I mean, he's obviously had a rebound year 2, but now you're going into year 3. This is going to be that year where we see if he's really ranked in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
I put Trevor Lawrence as good. I'm going to go out and throw that out there.
Wait, like moving down?
Yeah, he wants him down.
Trevor Lawrence down. And Nikki makes a good point. The more he talked about, I mean, I don't know he was going to keep him at that position, but I'm moving him down. I don't think he said this is the year that we find out what position he truly deserves. Is he a true great quarterback? Nikki made a great point, and I don't think so. I don't think he's great. I think he's good.
Okay.
My opinion.
That is fair.
I think he's got the weapons this year, though.
He does.
Too, like,
but he has all the potential to be great.
Hold on, Nikki, what was that?
Like, even last year, he had a few questionable games, too, like the game against us. And even the first half of that playoff game against the Chargers before they self-destructed.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know how hard it is to throw 5 interceptions and still win the football game? like no lie, you throw 2 interceptions, dog, you done choked yourself out. Like, this kid threw 5 interceptions and still won a football game. That's fucking impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, Burrow, didn't he get... No, wait, that was Tennessee who gets... No, Burrow got sacked 7 times and won.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a difference between getting sacked 7 times and throwing 5 interceptions. That's a huge momentum killer, dude.
No, I mean, the same with the offensive line. Look what Burrow is still doing.
I'm just saying. I'm not going to disagree or agree with the great good thing, but I mean that's a hell of a feat, though. Be able to throw 5 interceptions and still walk away saying you won.
So,
It's crazy.
Nikki, how about Daniel Jones?
I think he's a little bit better than that. Maybe the suitable third to average tier.
What I said on Cool Cat Mitch yesterday, right, is that Saquon. Now he did not get paid, so
He
it's a
should've.
little dilemma for there. But I'm just saying he needs Saquon. I know they have weapons over there. I know they do, but
Well, Saquon should have gotten the pay before him.
you're telling me. I'm like, I've been saying that for the god longest time. But
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
and Daniel Jones,
I agree.
him getting that deal is kind of like Blake Bortles getting that deal from Jacksonville after that one good season they had.
mhm.
Where's Daniel Jones?
Daniel Jones deserves the
Dog
dog
shit.
tag. No, listen, he does, because me and Adam talk about this daily, because he complains a lot about DJ, and I'm glad to listen to it because it makes me feel good as an Eagle player.
Wow.
Eagle player.
Or an Eagle.
We know what you meant. We know what you meant.
Yeah, we know you, man. I was just busting on you there.
Yeah. So you know,
Wow.
I'm telling you this right now. The kid has been in the league for 5 years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
His first year, he threw 22 touchdowns. The second year, he threw
24.
10 or 24. Sorry, 22, 24, if there were whatever. That's the highest he ever got.
Yeah, 24, 11, 10,
He had
and 15
11,
this year.
10, and 15 this year. Dude has only reached 20 touchdowns once in his career. He only has 14,000 yards passing. Okay. Yeah, he's dog shit.
No,
The kid-
11,600 AK. He's got
Oh,
11,000.
sorry. You're right. I gave him too much credit. 11,000. You're right. Jalen
14,000. Holy fuck, he's chucking it.
Yeah. Now, and I'm pretty sure he only has 45 touchdowns, and Jalen Hurts already has 44.
He has
And-
60 touchdowns on his career with 34 interceptions.
Yeah. So he's not good, man. He's. I mean, shit. You got the likes of Josh Allen. Like we said earlier, he's in his 5th year and he's already thrown over 100. You know, so he's deserving of that title. He really is.
Last question, and then we're going to go into our final topic. Why is Sam Howell a suitable starter, even though he didn't
Why?
start
He
at all?
hasn't proven anything yet. He only had one good game
That's my point.
in one start. It's like, let's see what he does for a full season,
I
if
think
he even does that at all.
Honestly, I'll be nice. I will put him on the border of dog shit in the end.
I'm sorry. I would
Remember
put
this.
Mayfield as dog shit. I would put Wilson dog shit. Ritter, really haven't seen him, so I don't know. That other guy dog shit. I would have put Sam Howell dog shit. Like but seriously, like we just
Love
haven't
his dog
seen it.
shit.
Like Jameis Winston's average.
Yes.
So
Wait,
Baker's better than Winston. He's dog shit. Like I don't care. We're
Wait,
talking.
what about Baker? He's dog shit.
That's what I said. Yeah.
I mean, he's straight from dog shit. He was on a team that was brown, like dog shit.
They have
Maybe
Anthony
it's right
Richardson
where
as a
they say.
suitable starter. Like we haven't seen the guys yet. Like you can't say that until you
Is
know.
the quickest nosedive I've seen. He went from having a solid rookie season.
Wait.
2019 was down, but then 2020 had a good year, and then from that injury, 2021 onward, he just took a huge nosedive.
That's right, Chad.
Bottom.